Welcome to my channel, a smart learning platform where you get right guidance and relevant study material on current topics related to environment and ecology, also general science and technology. So prepare with me and improve your academic performance in university or competitive exams and beyond. Hello everyone, I'm Neelam Mishra, going to present another useful video lecture on National Action Plan on Climate Change. The intent of this video is to give an overview of National Action Plan on Climate Change, highlighting guiding principles of National Action Plan and India's vision to tackle the climate change crisis. Let's start. As we all know, India is facing the huge challenges of sustainable economic growth while dealing with the imminent threats of climate change. Projected climate change related exposures are likely to affect the health status of millions of people, particularly those least able to adapt, such as the poor, young children, and the elderly. Moreover, climate change may also alter the distribution and quality of India's natural resources such as water, forestry, agriculture productivity, biodiversity, etc. According to Global Climate Risk Index of 2018, India is the 12th most vulnerable country to climate change impacts. India witnessed an average of 3,570 deaths per year attributable to climate-related events, and the cost of climate change it will pay is projected to run into trillions of dollars in the near future. Before I move on to the topic of this video, let me first tell you what do we exactly mean by climate change. In simple words, climate change refers to any change in climate over a long period of time, either due to natural variability or as a result of human activity. But according to Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change refers to a change in the state of climate that can be identified by changes in the mean and or the variability of its properties that persist for an extended period, typically decades or longer. On the other hand, NAPCC defines climate change as a change of climate that is attributed directly or indirectly to human activity that alters the composition of the global atmosphere, and that is in addition to the natural climate variability observed over comparable time periods. Recognizing that climate change threat is real and is already with us, there is a growing consensus regarding the possibilities to choose and implement climate response options in several sectors to avoid conflict with other dimensions of sustainable development. Under this scenario, no nation can sit back without taking action, including India. In this endeavor, a comprehensive national action plan was formally launched in 2008 by then Prime Minister's Council on Climate Change to address the challenges of climate change and actions India proposes to take. As shown on the screen, there are 8 national missions that form the core of National Action Plan on Climate Change, representing multi-pronged long-term and integrated strategies for achieving key goals in context to climate change mitigation. NAPCC aims at creating awareness among the representatives of the public, different agencies of the government, scientists, industry, and the vulnerable communities. In order to broaden India's response to climate change, and in particular to address the issue of air pollution due to farm stubble burning and to reduce carbon footprints of power generation, the present government of India added new missions to the National Action Plan, including National Mission on Biomass Use and National Hydrogen Energy Mission in 2021. Jawaharlal Nehru National Solar Mission started in 2010 to promote the development and use of solar energy for power generation, while recognizing the need to expand the scope of other renewable and non-fossil options such as wind energy and biomass energy. National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency was approved in 2009 to focus on the reduction of energy appliances and to enhance cost effectiveness in energy intensive large industries. In this series, National Mission on Green India was initiated in 2014 to enhance ecosystem services, including carbon sinks. Forests constitute one of the most effective carbon sinks and play an indispensable role in the preservation of ecological balance and maintenance of biodiversity. Strategic Knowledge for Climate Change Mission was set up to identify new challenges and the appropriate responses to climate change and to enlist the global community in research and technology development and collaboration through various mechanisms. Under this mission, a climate change research fund was created to support research on various aspects of climate change mitigation. Moving forward, the implementation of NAPCC occurs through appropriate institutional mechanisms suited for effective delivery of mission's objective and includes public-private partnerships and civil society actions. In this context, each of these national missions come under respective ministry as shown on the screen and is given tasks to evolve specific objectives for climate change mitigation. The PM Council periodically reviews the progress of these missions. Building public awareness is also vital for the success of NAPCC, which is being achieved through national portals, media engagement, curricular reforms, recognition award, and civil society participation. Now let's focus on the guiding principles of National Action Plan on Climate Change. India's developmental agenda focuses on the need for rapid economic growth as an essential precondition to poverty eradication and improved standard of living. Therefore, National Action Plan is guided by the propositions as mentioned on this slide. The salient feature of NAPCC is also to promote understanding of climate change, deployment of appropriate technologies for both adaptation and mitigation of greenhouse gas emissions extensively and at an accelerated rate. National Action Plan balances India's responsibility for taking measures to control climate change effectively without compromising on the developmental front. India envisions creating a more ecologically sustainable developmental pathway that is mindful of our responsibilities to both present and future generations. NAPCC shows India's willingness and desire as a responsible member of the global community to do all that is possible for pragmatic and practical solutions for all in accordance with the principle of common but differentiated responsibilities and respective capabilities. While several of these missions are already part of our current actions, they may need a change in direction, enhancement in scope and effectiveness, and accelerated implementation of time-bound goals. Having been engaged with the international community to collectively and cooperatively deal with this threat, India's approach towards climate action is inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's wise dictum that the earth has enough resources to meet people's need but will never have enough to satisfy people's greed. In order to meet the cost of adaptation to climate change for the state and union territories of India that are particularly vulnerable to the adverse effects of climate change, the National Adaptation Fund for Climate Change was established in August 2015 by NABARD. I would like to end this video on the note that India is looking forward to enhanced international cooperation on climate change that would lead to efficient and equitable solutions at the global level. The experience gained so far enables India to embark on even more proactive approach. I will discuss the aims and goal of each of the national missions in detail in the upcoming videos. Till then, stay connected and enjoy learning with BioShots. Thank you for your attention and positive feedback. Thank you all.